Hey guys, it's Chris Prefontaine here, back with another Q&A. We get this one a lot actually. When it came in yesterday with Nick, to my son Nick, I thought about making sure I put this on video. So I'm going to start blasting these out to you guys that are on our buyers list as well, so you understand the different things. There's a lot of nuances, and we take it for granted that, you know, perhaps you wouldn't know all these things, of course. The question is, what if I don't get my loan at the end of the lease process because I put a deposit down? It's non-refundable. It goes towards the purchase price. Well, here's the answer, guys. We get you pre-screened before you are accepted. Now, some of you may not know that, but you get pre-screened for a lot of things. It looks at your credit. We don't need high credit, as you know, but I want to know, where is it? How much work does that company have to do with you to get it fixed or get it increased? Criminal, sexual harassment, we do, it's a complete background check. It's a 20+ page report, so we review that, and then as a team we say, in addition to meeting you face to face and having a comfort level, you guys need to with us and us with you, then we accept it. Now, why did I share that with you relative to what if I don't get my loan? Well, if the company that pre-screened you, Paul Ritter and team, it's at mycreditteam.com. If you haven't gone there yet, mycreditteam.com, and you want to use the promo code PREFO, P-R-E-F-O. Okay, so side note. But once you do that, what's going to happen is they're going to give me, at the cover page of the report, they're going to say this particular client can be mortgage ready in 12 to 18 months, in 18 to 24 months. Whatever they tell us, we create a lease that is that plus some, we round it up, plus a 6-month extension. The 6-month extension in your contract, you'll see this, and if you're already a client, you'll look at your forms. It basically says, look, if you've done everything in your power and you've done the credit repair steps and you've done the program with Paul Ritter's team, and he'll explain that to you, it's fairly simple. It's just following the steps, it's a protocol. And at the end of the lease purchase process, despite all that work, you're not there yet. You need your mortgage broker, and Paul Ritter says, look, we need a little more time, Chris. Then you get an automatic 6-month extension. So some of these things I'll get back that says, hey, they'll be ready in 12 to 18 months, but we write a 24-month lease plus 6 months. So they told me 12 to 18 they can get you done, and I gave you a 30-month lease. It's always a buffer. Now, reality is, guys, on the properties that we control 100%, some of our properties we control 100%, some we have partners on. Especially the ones we control 100%, I'm not going to kick out of the house, especially if you're paying, right? You're a good client. We value these people that are in our homes. I don't hear from most of them because they're buyers. The mentality is, I'm a buyer. I'm just sending you my monthly lease payment until I get my loan. They take care of the house. They do everything. I'm not going to kick anyone out. That's not our intent. Our intent is to set you up to succeed, not to fail. Now, having said that, if Paul Ritter's team came back with a report that said, okay, I spoke to John Jones and his wife, and I think it's going to take 5 years. Well, that's a lot of work, so that's going to be specific to a home that we have that the term can be 5 years. Some can't be. Okay, some of the nicer homes, it's 2 years or less. And we're finding people getting a loan in about a year. So understand that I won't tell you up front, I'll give you a 2-year lease if the team came back and said it's going to take me 4 years. Now, I'm being facetious because, quite frankly, guys, I haven't seen one yet go over 2 years. Not one. I'm talking about people in the 500s with credit. Not one came back from Paul and said, this is going to take 3 years, Chris. Okay, but if I did, I'll fit you into a home that accommodates you. Okay, so I hope that helps, guys. It's a process that sets you up to succeed, not to fail. So the answer is, you won't have that concern at the end. Now, there's one exception to this. You've got to do what they tell you to do. They send you a batch of letters. They tell you to sign it. They tell you where to mail them. It's all pre-done for you, but you have to go through the steps. And if you do that, you can't fail. If you don't do that, then you're actually in default of your own agreement, so it's a moot point. So I hope that helps you guys. Please, as always, it's early in the morning, I haven't had coffee yet, send us the questions right on the page here. And if you want, you can just email me directly, Chris, C-H-R-I-S, at prepropertysolutions with an S.com. If you haven't registered on the website yet to receive updates that my son Nick sends out, please do that, because you're going to get the updates first before the market does, and it's a first come, first serve. you'll get the idea of a new property right away, and then before it hits the market. A lot of these properties, guys, as you see, I can tell you right here, some of these properties won't be here with the next week's Q&A. They go quickly. This is a very, very popular program, and the demand is very high because 82% of the population right now are in a situation where they can't buy, given the mortgage criteria is out there now with their current credit. And so we help you get that fixed, okay? So long answer, great question, whoever sent that in and asked Nick that yesterday, and I look forward to working together. Take care, make it a great week.